The seventh and eighth Mishnahs of the fifth chapter of Ethics of Our Fathers describe various types of retributions that come from heaven as a result of various types of societal infractions. In Jewish thought, not only are individuals judged based on their actions, but the society as a whole is also judged and given a corresponding reward or punishment. Failure to financially support the poor and religious scholars results in various types of economic hard times. Corruption of the legal system results in plagues, violence, war, and wild animals. The three cardinal sins, idol worship, sexual obscenity, and murder, result in exile from the land of Israel. Failure to let the land lay fallow in the seventh year results in plagues and exile. Two situations are described in regards to the failure to give tithes to the poor and students of Torah. In one case, some people give them and some do not. The result is panic buying, in which case some people have enough to eat, ostensibly those that were living up to their obligations, and some have little, ostensibly those that were not living up to their obligations. The second case is one where the tithes are ignored by society, with the result being austerity caused by high prices. Wild beasts, plagues, violence, and exile likewise may be selective or general. The discussion of corruption of the legal system provides details into the tricks and lies used to violate the Torah. The Mishnah lists suppression of the law, distortion of the law, and misrepresenting the Torah so as to draw faulty conclusions. The Bartanura describes suppression of the law as knowing what the proper decision is, but delaying or refusing to render it. Maimonides adds delaying by claiming further investigation is needed when in fact the matter is clear. The commentaries describe distortion of the law as vindicating criminals and convicting the innocent, teaching Torah in a way not like the halakha. The commentaries describe as forbidding that which is permitted and permitting that which is forbidden. Commonly used methods include shallow sophistry, fragmentary quotes out of context, as well as generally ignoring the central messages of Scripture. The idea of corruption of justice brings the sword, raises a number of issues, among them societal corruption and indiscriminate killing. The Gemara hangs the ills of society on a corrupt legal system, as it says, "If you have seen a generation with many troubles, go and check the judges of Israel, as all retributions that come only come because of the judges of Israel. And the Holy One, blessed be He, does not shine His presence on Israel until they have eliminated bad policemen and judges from Israel." That comes from Shabbos, page 139. The situation, though, does not seem to be that of a good society with evil judges. Rather, it seems to be that of a society getting the judges they deserve. The Gur Aryan notes the phrase, "they cut a judgment," and compares it to the cut of a sword. Based on this, he says that those that have the power to make a judgment have a sword in their hand. If the verdict is honest, then the sword is with you. If it is corrupt, a sword comes into the world. The idea is that God has entrusted the judges with his sword to rectify the ills of society. If the sword is not used properly, he uses it himself against all those he considers responsible. Often to the eye of flesh and blood, war, plague, and starvation look like indiscriminate killing. This is because it may not be so obvious who put those crooked cops and judges in places of responsibility and is keeping them there. There is room for mercy with those that have made severe mistakes but were honestly misguided. In addition, the righteous also perish in tragedies. At times, God will take a tzaddik to shock the flock into realizing how evil their actions really are. Other times, it is so HaKadosh Baruch Hu can don his robe made crimson by the blood of the righteous and torture the evil by saying, "This stain was caused by you." For the righteous, they will sit by the right hand of Hashem for having made the supreme sacrifice. It comes out that all Jews are responsible for each other, and the institutions of our society are of our own making. When it comes to rooting out the evil in our midst, some people will have a genuine gun. Others may have a vote, and others may only have an attitude. Nevertheless, the tools that a person has may be very potent. The objective is to build a just, peaceful, and prosperous society in the land of Israel that will be a model for all mankind. Thank you.